What are the authentic books to study of Islam? Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What are the authentic books of Islam to read it? The first authentic book, which is like a direct revelation of Allah, that is a Quran, definitely. And the second authentic book is the Hadith book, and among the Hadith book there's a 6 popular Hadith books. Now from the 6 Hadith books that somebody has to learn about the science and the classification of hadith, and learn how to filter the hadith, how to know which one is fabricated, which one is Zaif, Hasan and Sahih Hadith. So he has to learn on that. And you can study any books of those scholars whose Aqidah is pure, who believe there is only one creator, and of those who believe to follow the teachings of the Prophet ﷺ. And by any scholar who write, for an example, if I write a book and I believe Allah is one, and I believe I follow Sahih Hadith only, so I might come with writing a good book on some topic. But within the topic, if I start talking about some other stuff, some awliyas and some walis, and some other scholars said that, some other scholars said that, as a knowledge you can read it, but you are not allowed to follow my book. You are allowed to follow only Quran, and you are allowed to follow only the Sahih Hadith, that is an authentic teaching. So you can read and you can listen to any scholars you want, but you can stick to the Quran, and you investigate yourself and you search yourself. The more you search, Allah will show you the right way. Go to the Quran and go to understand the Arabic language, go to learn what is the Hadith and how to interpret the Hadith, and how the differences between the Hadith. So you can stick to the authentic teachings of Islam. But other than that, it is basically a free will. You can just read any scholar's book just to learn what he is saying, but just go back to, do not follow what other scholars say. You need to go back to what you can get an opinions from any scholars, but you have to stick to the teachings of the Quran, what Allah says. Number 2, what the Prophet ﷺ said. These are the 2 things, you have to stick with that. This is an authentic teaching. Other than everything else is an opinion. Like for example, there's a 4 great scholars of Imam Shafi, Imam Ibn Hanbal, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Malik rahmatullah alayh. May Allah bless all of them. All of them give their own opinion. It does not make them which is contradicting Quran or the Hadith. It is their opinions. So by the opinions, even it's a 4 scholars or the 5 scholars, or you get an opinion from me, or you can get an opinion from anyone. It's just an opinion. We are not supposed to be sticking to one opinion, but rather you want to stick with something that is Quran and the Sahih Hadith, and everything else you have the choice to choose whatever you want, and may Allah forgive that if you make a mistake or anything, but you rather stick to the Quran and you stick to the Sahih teachings of the Prophet ﷺ.